I told you about asking questions and continue to ask questions to find the answers. Well, in my process of asking questions and giving you the answers, it seems to be rattling the rat cage. Because this last Saturday, I had a series of text messages. Seems like one of the rats is trying to get out, which is what happens when you get close. I'm going to go back to this last Saturday. Again, I'm getting close, and they know I'm getting close. Did you know, in olden times, we have wooden ships. Did you know how the sailors would know the ship was sinking? The rats would jump off. To give you an idea what a rat sounds like. 12:46 on Saturday, I got this text. I'm not going to give you all the text, but I'll highlight. I know something you don't know, that you should. Very valuable information. Then right after it says leverage. You get to read them all. Then at 3:07 a.m., I got another one. What if I can prove you're right about Alan Pincus and Ray Pollock? What if I can show you legal documents about your divorce that you have never seen and files? I can show you pics ranging from Mr. Walker. Remember the puppet master, Mr. Walker? The gentleman they wanted to be governor? And your ex-wife, Sarah. Can't say I'm surprised. To Lisa Tracy, which I was. To the attorney who represented her and Jim. Told you. What if I told you they know you spend $300 to $400 an ounce of marijuana a week? What if I told you I could give you pictures and files and docs that they secretly have of you? What if I told you they have tapes of you that I could give you? They have your schedule. They have a mole in your business as I text you. What if I could tell you who it is and prove it to you? What if it's big? You have 12 hours before the window closes. Then I want you to start looking at how this progressed. About how they wanted me to prepaid phone. Wouldn't talk to me on the phone. He talks about his kids and how he wants me to pay for the material so he can put on his kids on a plane to go to California. Are you that afraid? Who could it be? Couldn't be these guys, or could it? And then you keep going down, and we're talking about how to get it. And I finally say, listen, I want you just to come forwards. Give me the information. You come forward yourself to go after these guys. He goes on by saying that these people can stop your life in a heartbeat. You read it. And then when I tell him I'm going to do this video, and I'm going to put these text messages on the air so you can see it, he only threatens my life and my son. Where does it meet your level of interest? Where do you think such things are done and why? It's not from being wrong. And I anticipated this for myself. I accepted it. But I didn't accept it for my children. You get an idea? This is a guy threatening me and my son, letting me know where my family lives, where I live and he lives. And he's afraid of them. That's them, by the way. So I want you to look at all these texts. I want you to look and understand why I do it. You have to reach to the darknesses that I've been trying to tell you with the PCC. And I told you how they leveraged all these attorneys. I gave you the political corruption organization and how it's done. This guy doesn't want to go to the authorities. What does he say? It's them. He's right. Because you know what? He had to be one of them to have access to all that information. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get him. I have the information. I'm going to give it to the feds. Let's find out. So I want you to look at all these text messages. I also, we're going to put on the video on each and every one, because by the way, I'm not done. We're going to put the number of the FBI in Washington, the director's name, and the Justice Department in Washington. We have to go outside this state. I want you to call these numbers and say, New Hampshire needs your help and attention. Would I be asking you to ask the director of the FBI for your help if I wasn't telling you 100% with certainty what I'm saying is the truth? And the fact that I am still here telling you means that I am. Thank you. What better way of closing this video is by solving the crime. Like, I have a very good idea who it is. It was a past attorney, and there's another individual involved. So not only am I standing in front of the FBI office in Bedford, I'm going to go in there, give them all this information about wiretapping, following me, scheduling me, and have this attorney afraid for his safety of his children. The same attorney that threatened my life and my son's life. So I'm going to give them all the evidence. But I want you to remember, they take their orders from John Kakavas. Remember him? U.S. attorney? His mentor was Ross. You met Ross in court. So I'm going to tell you the frustration with this state. I have already solved this case. They're going to get it. Let's see what happens. Just got out of the FBI office. Went into the entrance, me and my son. See, they have recordings there. I asked the two officers their names. They refused. One of them got very aggressive, and refused to even tell me their names. They wanted me to go in a room with my son Michael. What's the bet there was no camera and no sound in that room? I am telling you what I'm telling you is the truth. I have solved this case. I even know who did it, and they know who did it. They were supposed to intimidate me. I didn't go in that room because I knew that they were going to do. I am telling you what I'm telling you is the truth. They worked for Kakavas. They were waiting for me because they have tapped my phone. This is who they are. You tell me, when you come, when your life is threatened, and these agents that you're speaking to won't even tell you their names, refuse to give me their cards. The reason why is they didn't want to identify themselves. And I'm telling you, I went through a machine, and the metal machine, and I had a phone. I asked the officer on the other side, would that go off? Yes, so I underhanded to them. They came out screaming at me. You're throwing. I am telling you who they are. This is the cover-up. You see what they just tried to do? Now what are you going to do?